Hey guys, it's Corpse Class. Welcome back to another day. I hope you guys are having a great day. I have another good story for you guys. This is about the time that I received and broke my very first gaming console. Now, flashback about 2018, 2017, well, quite a while back. For Christmas, I had asked my grandma for a Nintendo 3DS. And it's because I've seen a whole bunch of videos about it and all the games look nice, so that's what I wanted. So I got the 3DS Christmas morning. It was a very nice 3DS. It was a blue one. Very nice blue 3DS. And I loved that thing. The crazy part is I didn't even have it for a full year yet. I didn't. But anyway, I got the 3DS. And I had gotten 2 games for it. I had gotten Lego Marvel Superheroes or something. And then Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. One of the best Pokemon games I've ever played. Sorry. Anyway, so I was obsessed with that thing. I had it for maybe about 6 months or so. I don't really remember. But every day after school, I'd get on and I'd play. All the time. All the time. Finally, one day I was playing and I got stuck on this particular level of the Pokemon game that I had. Now, I got like really freaking pissed at this particular level because I couldn't get past it. I just kept dying over and over and over. So I tried it one more time. I tried the level. I lost again. And I got mad and I threw my 3DS because I've dropped it. I've accidentally tossed it and it's fallen on the floor before and it hasn't broken. So I thought it would just land and, not break. So I threw it toward my closet and it hit against one of my like little toy boxes full of my stuff, like my toys when I was a kid. It hit that and like fell onto the floor. And I thought, oh, it's just fine. Like I just hit it against that box. Like it can't do any damage. So I went to go grab it and I saw that one of the corners, the hinges where it closes, was broken. I broke the hinge off and the screen literally looked like it was about to fall off at any moment. And because like the 3DS, how it opens and closes, the top screen where you see the game looked like it was about to fall off. I was like, oh, come on. And like literally before this happened, we were about to go eat dinner with my grandma. And I ran to my mom and dad. I was like, I broke my 3DS. Like, can you guys help me fix it? Like, it's broken. And my dad was like, do you have the piece? And I was like, yeah, I have the piece. So I gave him the little tiny piece that broke off. And then I gave him the console itself. And, oh, sorry, I dropped a pen. My bad. And I gave it to him. He's like, we can just glue it back on. You'll be fine. They never even glued it back on. So he took the 3DS. He didn't give it back to me. He just took it, put it in a drawer, put the piece with it in the drawer. And I was just mad. I walked back to my room. And in my room, I shared the room with my brother. And we had a bunk bed. And I remember I punched the bunk bed. And I kind of jammed my thumb. So my thumb was hurting really bad that day. And I went to the restaurant. And I couldn't even pick up the damn fork because my thumb hurt. So bad. Got home. Tried to fix it. Couldn't fix. So my dad held on to it. Eventually, my parents divorced and my mom moved out into her apartment and she took the 3DS with her. And I hadn't seen it for well over maybe 3 years. Because I was a kid. It was like 2018. I don't know how old I was. But I was a kid, dude. I was like I was in 4th grade maybe? I don't remember. No, I was in 5th. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I was a kid. And I had finally got out of elementary school. And I was in middle school. For about maybe 2 years. My 2-year span of middle school went by. And I remember one day I just thought about it. I was like, I wonder where that 3DS went. So I went to go look for it. And I knew my mom had it. And I had a feeling that I knew my mom had it because I swear I saw her pick it up or put it in a box or something. So I went to go check her nightstand in my room. And there it was. I found it inside the case. Took it out. Saw that it was broken. And I was like, I could fix it. So I went to the kitchen and I grabbed the little bottle of super glue out. And I glued the screen down. So I put glue underneath the top part of the screen and then glue on the bottom where it kind of slides. And I just glued it. So when I glued it, you weren't able to close the 3DS anymore. It would stay open. That's how it was now. But it worked just fine. It turned on. Everything was perfectly fine. Nothing was wrong with it. So I had it for a while. I got past that stupid level that I messed up on. Got past. Almost, this is the part that makes me upset. I never even got to finish that Pokemon game. I never even got to finish it. And I really would like to. So one of these days, I just want to see if I can find a 3DS on eBay or something and buy it and then rebuy the game because both those games I had, don't know where they are. But I want to buy the 3DS again. eventually. I've been trying to, but my parents don't think it's a good idea because it's an outdated console and whatever. But eventually I want to buy it and play the game again. But anyway. So, I super glued it back together, or the little piece, but you couldn't close the 3DS anymore, which sucked. But everything else looked fine. It charged fine. Screen looked fine. The graphics were just fine. The little part where you can switch it to 3D mode and then regular mode was just fine too. And I had that for maybe about a year. I kept it like that for a year. Pristine, perfect. And finally, we were moving out of I had met my stepdad by then, and my mom's stepdad, me and my siblings were moving out of the house. And when we were moving out, was grabbing stuff off of that shelf, and I had pulled a book, and the book knocked the 3DS off the shelf, and it went down to the ground, and it broke right then and there. The pieces broke in half. Like, the top screen fell off of the bottom screen. Like, it was 2 separate pieces now. And that was it. I knew it's like, there it goes. 3DS is gone. I don't have it anymore. Well, that sucks. So I don't have the 3DS anymore. I still have it with me. I have the broken console. I kept it. I literally kept it. I'll put a video. I'll put a picture so you guys can see what it looks like. But I kept the 3DS. I still have it with me. And like all these days, I'm like, what if I just took it to someone, see if they could fix it? But what's the point? They're outdated. Nobody sells parts for the 3DSs anymore. Now I just have this broken 3DS in my room. But eventually I want to buy a new one if I can find one. But I don't know. It depends. But anyway, moral of the story is, do not give little kids consoles because they will break them. I should know. I was a little kid. I was given a little console and I broke it. There we go. So, and eventually, I want to mention this. I started seeing a weird pattern, that every time I would get my first, something, it would be broken, and then I'd get a new version of it, and it'd be fine. Like my first pair of Air Force Ones, they were creased. And then I got a new pair of Air Force Ones, like later on, and they were not creased. Same with my Jordans. I got a pair of Jordans, they were creased. Got another pair of Jordans, they were not creased. I got a 3DS, it broke. I got a Nintendo Switch, not broken. You get what I'm saying? It's like a pattern that I'm feeling here. So, yeah. Same with my phone. Got my first phone, broke. Got a new phone, didn't break. But, yeah, it was a weird pattern, and I thought it was funny. But anyways, that's it for now. I'll go ahead and see you guys another day whenever I post. Hope you have a good day, or evening, or night, or morning, whatever time you're watching this. I don't know. And, peace. This is the 3DS I was talking about. See, it's, like, broken. It doesn't even open anymore. See, it's just the screen. I told you the screen fell off. That's the back half. I had these like stickers on there. It's all dusty. There's like a weird air bubble on this piece. I don't know. I wish I didn't break it. I really wish I didn't. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, this is the setup that I'm working with. I know, kind of messy, but here's the Xbox. I got Call of Duty right here. That's a Switch. That's some Switch right there. But yeah, this is the Xbox. Not the Xbox, the broken.